Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into the season finale of The Real Housewives of Potomac. Let's go. So we start with Karen looking for something to wear to Stacy's charity event. And it's a dog rescue event. And all of a sudden, now Karen says she wants to rescue two dogs because they have short lives. And with her, they may live longer. Have we ever heard anything about that before? Then she gets a call from Wendy, and Wendy tells her that she's going to be recording her second season, first episode at the White House with the press secretary. And she calls to invite Karen, and Karen is very excited. AJ is who Stacy should have had on this show with her all season. He has given me so much life in this little segment. Instead of fooling around with TJ, he's trying to tell her that she needs to be shopping around. She's been in a marriage for 16 years, and she's trying to tell him, this is my best friend. We haven't had bang bang. He was like, I'm about to jump off of a cliff. What are you doing? And child, when TJ called, AJ messed around and called TJ by the wrong initials, child. TJ took offense. He was like, oh, no, I got your name, And then when he hung up, he was like, are you serious? He is not for you. And she's like, why? He was like, he is a cornball. And he was so right. I love AJ. I don't know why Stacy has not brought him around sooner, but we should have had him for at least 5 episodes. So Ashley has a birthday / announcement party for her family. Her aunt over there on the end is her birthday, and she lets the family know also that her and Michael's divorce should be final soon. I think it's like the upcoming week or something like that. And then Josh calls. They kind of tell her to take it slow with him, but she's having fun. P.S. Who is the stylist? Ashley is tearing the confessionals down. Like, I am so proud of her this season. She looks great with this like reddish, orangey hair and this little feather situation. She looks great. The checks are clearing. Y'all know how I feel about Giselle and her girls. I always love their scenes. And in this particular scene, they are planting a Christmas tree in memory of her dad because he would always come for the holidays and he would get the tree with them. So she had an emotional moment. She talked about what she was going to miss, and I thought it was really sweet. So Wendy is with Corinne Jean-Pierre. She is the White House press secretary, and she's going to interview her. And she took Wendy over to the White House to be in the press room, and now they're going back across the street so she can do the interview. Karen has finally made it. Corinne comes in and speaks to everybody. They hug, and Wendy has put on this beautiful yellow outfit. It is so gorgeous, and they're getting ready to do the interview. I thought this was so cool. I thought it was nice, and congratulations to Wendy. I didn't even realize her show was still going. And it's in the second season, and I like her panel that she has. So kudos to her. Real quick, I have to take a second to shout out the Osefos because they are just a beautiful, black, educated, loving family. I love them. I don't know what's going on in their life outside of these cameras, but what they show us is black excellence and black love, and I love it. If what they say is true, and Stacy has paid him to be her interest on this show, shame on her. Because any money, she could have got something better than this. TJ is a mess. Baby, when TJ turned around and saw Stacy with this Whitney Houston #5, like, why? Why did she choose this episode to put this on her head? And she was like, what do you think? He said, if you like it, I love it. TJ ain't worth nothing. And then AJ comes up, and now he wants to talk to AJ about being on Stacy's team. We have to be on the same team. AJ was like, we're on Stacy's team. What other team is it to be on? Sir, you are really playing your part. You can slow down. I have to agree with Stacy. Like, he did seem a little amped up. Like, he pulled her to the side. He was like, I need to check in with my co-host. Like, it's a lot all at once, the hair and all this. And she's like, how are you feeling? Like, that you're here? He was like, I'm just trying to get it out. Like, if she missed the last 2 payments, if that is true, very good. She needs some change back. Well, Jessie showed up for the last episode for this season. It was good seeing her. So Stacy and Karen are talking, and Stacy's like, your text, had me a little confused. Karen lets Mia know that she is okay with her getting to know the girls, but she just felt like Stacy should have taken her side in the Mia situation. Like, Karen, you need to calm down. You about to get ready to go to court, ma'am. Did you not forget? And then Stacy says, Mia has called you a cheater. She has called you, I think she said, a drunk or a liar. And she was like, I defended you. And Karen said, I have never seen that with my own eyes. She was like, Karen Hugo. And I'm like, Karen, you are lying because the girl said it to your face. They played the flashback. Then Karen told the girl to zip it. Oh my gosh. Then Karen gets ready and insults her. She said, I am just getting to know you and you are a backstabber. And then she went in her confessional with a scarecrow and kicked it out and said she would kick the girl out of the group. And then she called her raggedy. Stacy said, nothing is raggedy here. She said, I'm talking about your clothes. Then she's like, this is your friend's Vivian. This is Vivian stuff. And then she was like, I'm talking about everything else you wear. Just mean. And like Stacy said, you have a problem with me because Stacy has an affinity for Mia and she doesn't like it. Karen doesn't want anybody to go against her. She wants everybody on her side, but Karen is not always right. At the end of the day, Karen picks people that she wants on her side because she wants everybody to be under her wing. And this is a bad wing to be under. And then Karen was like, let me sip. Stacy said, what are you sipping? And then Karen to my hard liquor. I know she hates she said that. I thought Stacy looked beautiful right here. She said that Karen went from her fairy godmother to the Wicked Witch in record time. And she could not be more right. I got to clap it up for Giselle. I know how y'all feel. You know how I feel about it. But I'm going to say this. This season, Giselle and Ashley have been on it. Not always Ashley, but Giselle definitely, for me, has been betting like 95%. I thought she looked beautiful right here. Then Karen wants to talk about Stacy's record. Stacy said, I've never been to court. She said she's been through 3 stop signs. That's not good, but at least she was sober. And then she goes on to tell her that she's been demoted. She is an associate. Karen, you are too full of yourself. Kay has the best news. She and Greg have decided to move apart because they are not getting along. Thank you, Jesus. I had to get that in. So Ashley has told Giselle what Stacy has told her about Karen talking about Wendy. They have told Karen what was said. Of course, she denied it. So when Wendy gets there, Giselle takes her position and lets everybody know that Karen told Stacy that Wendy was not to be trusted. She was out for herself, blah, blah, blah. Wendy is locked in. And at this moment, as Giselle is running it all down to her, Stacy is saying, I'm standing on 10. And she also lets her know that Karen said Wendy was not Potomac. And we all know Karen said that. And then she said, Wendy would never be my friend. She's not a girl's girl, and blah, blah, blah. Of course, she is losing her mind. I did not say that. And now she wants to talk to Wendy because Wendy is walking away. Wendy says she definitely believes that Karen said that. She said, and she feels like she may be trying to taint her relationship because she's on the outs with everybody. But Wendy is clocked in. So then they asked Karen, did she have a conversation with Stacy before she got with the girls? Right here they find out because Stacy said, we met at your favorite restaurant, your little mom and pop. Everybody said tally-ho. And then she goes, oh yes, I do remember now. Because right now everybody knows that Stacy is telling the truth. So the dog show was good, but it became a poop show. Eddie found out that they are adopting a dog. We see Karen go to trial. 12 hours later, child, the jury reached a verdict. Karen was found guilty. We can talk about it in the comments. Bye, y'all.